Hello YouTube, how are you today? I am fine, thank you. It is I, Vidarr. So, today we are playing War Thunder. There's still lots to grind before we can get rid of that T28. Well, it got slightly better when I grinded off stream, when I unlocked everything for it, but yeah, I still want to get rid of it. But I can't research the T34 before I have unlocked enough tier 2 tanks. But anyway, this stream will be probably a lot shorter than I would like it to be. I have about 90 minutes, so 1 hour 30 minutes time before, well, I don't absolutely have to end, but there's something that makes me want to end at that point. But anyway, Aina, how are you today? Are you doing fine?
Hello there. I am feeling fantastic today. Thank you
That's
for asking.
fantastic.
How about you? How has your day been so far?
My day has been quite okay. Thank you for asking. What? How did that become hasn't been? Okay, well.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your day hasn't been going well. If you'd like, you can tell me what's been bothering you, and maybe I can help cheer you up or offer some advice.
No, it has been quite okay. Not hasn't been. All these mistakes from speech to text module.
Oh, I see. I'm glad to hear that your day has been okay. If you have any questions or want to chat about something fun, feel free to let me know. Let's make your day even better.
Yeah, tell us something about World War II. While we go to the game itself. Actually, before we go to game, I had to do that, and now we can go to the game. Get reward. Why is... oh, there it is. Now it's showing. Patch notes. Yeah, we can activate that.
World War II was a global conflict that lasted from 1939 to 1945.
It indeed
It
did.
involved many of the world's major powers, divided into two opposing military alliances, the Allies, led by the United States, Soviet Union, and the United Kingdom,
So
and
yeah,
the Axis,
I have
led by
upgraded the
Germany,
AA.
Italy, and Japan. The war was primarily fought in Europe, Asia,
And
and the
was this
Pacific,
last
and it was
time?
marked by significant events such as the Holocaust, the Battle of Stalingrad,
Anyway, going to
and the
battle.
atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Do you have any specific questions or topics related to World War II that you would like me
Yeah.
to discuss?
There was weird pause from Aina, but okay. Let's go with this one first. The artillery piece. Was there anything interesting during World War II? that Aina could tell us something about. I mean, with armored forces. Let's do something. Ah! This is what I should be doing with this, but I won't be. Long range shooting, because it doesn't matter where I shoot. 10 meters or 2 kilometers. The penetration is still the same. Well, the accuracy is different, but if I hit, then the damage and penetration will be the same. Maybe I should well, bad positioning right now. But Aina, tell us something about Battle of Kursk. Well, friendlies are quite close now, so this was pointless. Would you kindly, Aina, tell us? That English came out rather weird, but okay. Marder 3 and yeah, the same vehicle as I have. The SP whatever.
The Battle of Kursk was a
SPJ,
significant confrontation
FM,
between the Axis
etc.
and Soviet forces during World War II.
Uh-huh.
It took place from July 5th to August 23rd, 1943, near the city of Kursk in the Soviet Union. This battle is particularly notable for being one of the largest tank battles in history.
Indeed.
And a turning point on the Eastern Front. The German forces launched Operation Citadel with the aim of encircling and destroying the Soviet forces in the Kursk salient,
Was it
a
Citadel?
bulge in the front lines. The Germans deployed a massive force, including their advanced Tiger and Panther tanks. However, the Soviets
Maybe it
had
was.
intelligence on the German plans and were well prepared for the attack. They built extensive defensive fortifications and amassed a large reserve of troops and tanks. The battle began with a
This is
fierce
bad.
artillery barrage from both sides, followed by the German armored assault. The Soviets put up a strong resistance, and the battle raged for days with heavy casualties on both sides. Eventually, the German advance was halted, and the Soviet counteroffensive pushed the Germans back. The Battle of Kursk was a significant strategic victory for the Soviet Union, as it marked the end of the
Indeed.
German offensive capability on the Eastern Front. From this point onward, the Soviets began to push the Germans back towards Germany, ultimately leading to the fall of the Third Reich in 1945.
Indeed. I should take cover somewhere instead of being here in the open. Tell us something about Operation Barbarossa. Because I remember that Battle of the Kursk was Barbarossa and not Citadel. Maybe I haven't been watching World War II documentaries enough.
The Battle
lately.
of Kursk was not only a turning point in the war, but also showcased the importance of intelligence, logistics, and
Did
industrial
I not
capacity in modern warfare. Before the
unmute
battle,
myself?
the Soviets had deciphered German radio communications, which
From
gave them
mine.
a clear understanding of the German plans.
Oh well.
This allowed them to prepare their defenses accordingly. The Soviet forces built multiple layers of defenses, including trenches, minefields, and anti-tank obstacles, to slow down and weaken the German attack. At the height of the battle, both sides employed a staggering number of tanks, with the Germans fielding around 3,000 and the Soviets deploying over 5,000 tanks. Additionally, the battle saw the introduction of new tank designs, such as the heavily armored German Tiger and Panther tanks, and the Soviet T-34 and IS-2 tanks. The air forces of both sides also played a crucial role in the battle, with the Soviet Air Force providing air cover and carrying out ground attack missions to support their ground forces. The Luftwaffe, on the other hand, attempted to gain air superiority and support the German ground forces. In the end, the Soviet Union's ability to replace its losses rapidly and effectively proved to be a decisive factor in their victory. The Battle of Kursk highlighted the importance of industrial capacity and logistics in determining the outcome of large-scale battles during World War II. The battle had a profound impact on the morale of both sides, with the Soviets gaining confidence in their ability to win the war, while the Germans realized that their chances of victory were slipping away. The Battle of Kursk was a crucial milestone on the path to the eventual defeat of Nazi Germany.
So, now, Aina. Tell us something about Operation Barbarossa. Would you kindly? Holy smokes! Oh, thank God. There's someone coming. Isn't there? No? No one? Okay. Must have misheard then. This is not the safest route. This is probably the most dangerous route right now. Oh! Who? And from where? Oh, from there. I see.
Oh, I'm Aina,
Sneaky
not Bella,
bastard.
but I'd be happy to tell you about Operation Barbarossa.
Bella.
Operation Barbarossa was the code name for the German invasion of the Soviet Union during
yes.
World War II. It began on June 22nd,
Well, same front.
1941, and marked a significant escalation in the conflict. The operation was named after Frederick Barbarossa, a medieval German emperor who sought to conquer the East. The primary objectives of Operation Barbarossa were to seize the vast Soviet territories, secure vital resources such as oil, and eliminate the threat posed by the Soviet Union to Nazi Germany. The invasion involved a large-scale attack with three main German army groups: Army Group North, Army Group Center, and Army Group South. Initially, the Germans achieved considerable success, as the Soviet forces were caught off guard and suffered heavy losses.
Bloody
The German
turret.
forces quickly advanced deep into Soviet territory, capturing cities like Minsk, Kiev, and Smolensk. However, the German advance began to slow down due to overstretched supply lines,
Yeah,
fierce
this
Soviet
is
resistance,
hopeless.
and the harsh Russian winter. The failure of Operation Barbarossa had several significant consequences. First, it opened up the brutal and sustained Eastern Front, where millions of soldiers and civilians would lose their lives. Second, it forced Germany to fight a two-front war against both the Soviet Union and the Western Allies, stretching its resources and manpower to the breaking point. Ultimately, the failure of Operation Barbarossa marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. The Soviet Union, despite suffering immense losses, would eventually push the German forces back, contributing significantly to the Allied victory in World War II.
So yeah, that was Barbarossa. Yeah, this is a good place for AA. There's no aircraft anymore. At least doesn't sound like there is any. Oh, there's one. Yeah, I'm not hitting him.
I'd avoid the sushi if I were you. It's a little fishy.
Ah! Well, that's no longer a threat. Yeah, sushi is a little fishy. And that's why I like it. Fish is very nice. Very nice. I should probably buy some salmon next time I go to grocery store.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Attention to the map.
The enemies are where? There's aircraft. Too fast! And too low. Oh my god. That's bad news. Ah! Well, I did some damage, but yeah. It's just one hit and he can... Oh, it's T-28. But yeah. That AA has 0 armor.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Oh yeah. I have artillery support with this now. Which is nice. Obviously. Who shot that? And from where? Oh, sorry. Oh! God damn it! IL-2. I was looking at beautiful houses and you just come and shoot me. Why would you do that?
Sure, I'd love to chat. Let me tell you a fun
Yes,
fact.
me too.
Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists
Yes.
have found pots of honey in
You
ancient
have told me
Egyptian
this
tombs
before.
that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. Honey has natural preservatives like low water content and high acidity, which discourage the growth of bacteria and keep it from spoiling. If you'd like to hear about something else or have any questions, feel free to ask.
Yes. That's quite low flying. Okay, I'm not going to hit him with this. Tell us something about World War II. I know I already asked this, but... Maybe she can say something extra. Okay, I'm on AA duty now. That's it for the AA duty. Yeah, you are way too high. Okay, let's go. Maybe a little safer route than that Panzer 3 Aus J1. Why didn't I say dry? Oh well. Mission failed! I knew it was going to happen.
World War II was a global conflict that lasted from 1939 to 1945, involving many of the world's major powers. It was the most widespread war in history and involved more than 100 million people from over 30 countries. The war was fought between two major alliances, the Allies and the Axis powers. The primary members of the Allies were the United States, the Soviet Union, the United Kingdom, and China. The Axis powers included Germany, Italy, and Japan. The war began with the German invasion of Poland on September 1, 1939, followed by declarations of war by the United Kingdom and France against Germany. World War II was marked by significant events and battles, including the Battle of Stalingrad, the D-Day invasion, and the Battle of Midway, among others. The war was characterized by intense fighting, strategic bombing, and the use of new technologies like radar and jet engines. The Holocaust, the systematic genocide of approximately 6 million European Jews by Nazi Germany, is one of the most tragic and infamous aspects of the war. The atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki by the United States in August 1945 marked a turning point in the conflict. These bombings, along with the Soviet invasion of Manchuria, ultimately led to Japan's surrender on September 2, 1945. The war in Europe ended with the unconditional surrender of Nazi Germany on May 7, 1945, after the fall of Berlin to the Soviet forces. The resulting devastation and loss of life during World War II led to significant political, social, and economic changes worldwide, including the establishment of the United Nations. The aftermath of the war also saw the beginning of the Cold War, a period of geopolitical tension between the Soviet Union and its satellite states, and the United States and its allies. This rivalry would shape global politics and conflicts for several decades to come.
Let's shoot a lucky shot. Tell us something about Sitkov. Okay, well, that didn't get recognized correctly, but yeah, that's not English word, so that might be a slight problem. I might have to type it out for Aina. Or then use just the English version of Sitkov.
Sitkov is a Canadian television sitcom that aired on the CBC television network from 2015 to 2020. The show was created by Eugene Levi and his son.
It sounds
Jeremy
really
Levi,
similar,
who
but
also star in
it's
the series
completely
alongside
different.
Catherine O'Hara and Annie Murphy. The show follows the life of the wealthy Rose family, who suddenly find themselves broke and are forced to live in Sitkov, a small town they bought as a joke in the past. The series focuses on the family's efforts to adjust to their new life in the town, which is filled with quirky and eccentric characters. The show is known for its unique combination of humor and heart, as well as its representation of LGBTQ+ relationships and characters. Schitt's Creek gained a dedicated following and received critical acclaim, particularly for its writing, acting, and character development. The series won numerous awards, including several Emmys, making history as the first comedy series to sweep all 4 major acting categories in a single year. The show's success and positive reception have made it a popular choice for binge watching, and all seasons are available on various streaming platforms like Netflix.
Come on.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I'm waiting for you. Oh, it's in A already. I have a very bad feeling about this. Okay. That's one less American tank. But where is that another dude over there?
Forces have captured a zone.
Oh my god! Hopefully he did not see anything.
We're losing.
Let's wait for a while.
Attention to the map.
Hopefully this doesn't get me killed. No. Where is that tank?
Why do melons have weddings? They cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe, yeah. That went over my head. At least for now. Where is that? Okay, well. Let's capture this point then. Oh my god, there's the enemy.
The enemy will win.
I don't have time for you. Oh. God damn it.
Attention to the
Well,
designated grid zone.
now I can type out that question for Aino. Something about... Wait. Why didn't I just speak it to her? The English version. Tell us something about the phony war.
Attack the C point.
Yeah, sometimes brain farts happen. Especially if you are concentrating on something else, like staying alive. Oh, there. Yeah, that was bad. No idea where I should be even aiming.
The Phony War, also known as the Sitzkrieg or the Twilight War, was a period of time during World War II that lasted from September 1939 to April 1940. It was marked by a lack of major military operations between the Allies, mainly France and the United Kingdom, and the Axis powers, primarily Germany, on the Western Front. Following the German invasion of Poland in September 1939, Britain and France declared war on Germany. However, instead of launching a major offensive against Germany, the Allies focused on building up their defenses and preparing for a possible German attack.
Yep.
This led to a period of relative calm on the Western Front, with both sides avoiding large-scale military operations. During this time, both the Allies and the Axis powers engaged in limited skirmishes, naval blockades, and reconnaissance missions. The term, Phony War, was coined by journalists to describe the lack of significant military action during this period. The Phony War came to an abrupt end in April 1940 when Germany launched its invasion of Denmark and Norway, followed by the invasion of France, Belgium, and the Netherlands in May 1940. These events marked the beginning of a more active and intense phase of World War II on the Western Front.
Yeah, that was Phony War. Let's go. There's actually road in between A and B. That's not that good idea to stay there, but I want to be in between A and B. So, let's go check if there's a good place between A and B somewhere. Probably not, but can't see anything. Now I can, but I missed. That's a dead tank. Anyone else?
Did you hear the rumor about butter? Well, I'm not going to go spreading it.
Well, sometimes spreading butter is nice. Especially if you are spreading it on a bread. Speaking of which, speaking of bread, I have not baked any bread lately. Okay. There goes my cover. was that? Thank God. But I really have to move now. That... Oh, I don't have to repair anything. That's good. Because that aircraft is on to me. Ah! Well, that happened. That leaves just T-28. Am I the only one alive? No, I'm not. Mission failed. Well, I did get some good EXP for my light tank. Yeah, there was some kind of invitation link. Oh yeah, this was already researched. This. Almost. This one was, well, also almost. Let's start with this one instead. Actually, C might have been
Alright.
nicer, but...
Here's a fun fact. Did you know that honey never spoils?
Yes, you just told me
found
that.
pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfect.
Oh, hello, Puma.
Honey's natural preservatives, low moisture content, and high acidity make it a hostile
Puma.
environment for bacteria and other microorganisms. So, if stored properly, honey can last indefinitely. If you have any other topics or questions you'd like to know more about, feel free to ask. I'm here to help and entertain you.
Tell us something about the German armored car Puma. Yeah, she didn't hear the Puma part, but... Okay.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Allied forces have captured a zone.
Ooh. That was close. Oh, why did I do that? Well, that was bad, really bad. Should I? Yes, let's go with this one.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
So... the distance to there is
Have captured a zone. We are moving.
600.
German armored cars played a vital role in World War II for reconnaissance and support tasks. They were designed to be fast and agile, providing valuable intelligence on enemy positions and movements. several models of German armored cars were produced during the war, with some of the most notable ones being 1. SD KFZ 221. This light armored car was used primarily for reconnaissance missions during the early stages of the war. It was armed with a single machine gun and had a 2-man crew. It was later upgraded to the SD KFZ 222, which featured a 20mm autocannon and improved armor. Point 2. SD KFZ 231, 6-rad, a 6-wheeled armored car. The SD KFZ 231 was used for reconnaissance and communication.
Who was that?
It was armed with a 20mm autocannon and a machine gun. The 6-rad version was later replaced by the more advanced 8-rad version. Point 3. SD KFZ 231, 8-rad, an improvement on the 6-rad version. The 8-rad SD KFZ 231 featured 8 wheels for better off-road performance. It was equipped with a 20mm autocannon and a machine gun, and it served as a versatile reconnaissance vehicle throughout the war. Point 4. SD KFZ 234, developed later in the war. The SD KFZ 234 was a fast and heavily armed armored car. It came in several variants, with armament ranging from a 20mm autocannon to a 75mm anti-tank gun. The SD KFZ 234 was known for its speed, off-road capabilities, and effectiveness in reconnaissance and support roles. These German armored cars were deployed on various fronts, including the Eastern Front against the Soviet Union and the North African Campaign. They proved to be valuable assets in gathering intelligence and providing support to both infantry and armored units.
I have more success with AA roles with this than actual AA. You are too high! Not anymore, but I missed my shot. Holy! Why did I not react to that earlier? I mean, I saw it there, but I didn't react to it until it was too late. Well, I guess sometimes things like that happen. To next battle. Ground realistic. Yeah, simulator battles would be nice as well, but can I even join simulator battles? Was there any more even simulator battles? I can't remember anymore. It has been too many days since I last time played this game. Like at least 2 weeks. Come on, cruise control. Maximum power. Damn, there's many of us going to see almost the whole team. And it seems Aina has crashed. Let's quickly do this. Go on, start. Thank you. Welcome back. Aina. Bloody crashes.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here with you all again. Did you miss me? So, what's new with you? Any exciting games or topics we should dive into today?
Of course I missed you, and we should be diving into World War II topics today. Zone captured.
World War II, a very significant event in human history.
Indeed.
It was a global war that lasted from 1939 to 1945 and involved many countries. It resulted in major changes in the world, including the formation of the United Nations and the start of the Cold War. There are many topics we can discuss, such as the causes of the war, key battles, and the impact on society. What specific aspect of World War II would you like to talk about?
Well, we covered some major things already. And it seems I had not muted myself from Aina, so let's see what she has to say about that. Did that go under? Maybe it did. And therefore missed. Okay, well. Somehow Aina only heard yeah. How deep is that river? Let's test it out. I hope it's not too deep. Nah, it's not. Can I even climb this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, well, I made both now.
Alright, let's talk about some key events of World War II. The war began on September 1st, 1939, when Germany, led by Adolf Hitler, invaded Poland. This action prompted Britain and France to declare war on Germany. Over the next few years, the conflict spread, with countries forming alliances on either the Axis or Allied side. Some important battles of the war include 1. Battle of Britain, 1940, a major air campaign fought between the British Royal Air Force and the German Luftwaffe. The British victory marked a turning point in the war, as it prevented a German invasion of Britain. 2. Battle of Stalingrad, 1942 to 1943, a brutal battle fought between the Axis powers and the Soviet Union. It is considered one of the bloodiest battles in history, with millions of casualties. The Soviet victory at Stalingrad was a turning point in the war, as it marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. 3. D-Day, June 6, 1940,
This may have been
amphibious invasion in history, when Allied forces landed on the beaches of Normandy,
a bad decision
France.
to go.
This marked the beginning of the liberation of Western Europe from Nazi control. World War II
In
ended
this
in
river.
Europe on May 8, 1945, when Germany formally surrendered to the Allied forces. In the Pacific Theater, the war continued until September 2, 1945, when Japan signed an unconditional surrender. Following the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the war had a massive impact on the world, leading to the division of Germany, the rise of the United States and the Soviet Union as global superpowers, and the formation of the United Nations to prevent future conflicts. Additionally, the Holocaust, in which millions of Jews and other minority groups were systematically murdered by the Nazis, led to a greater awareness of human
What's
rights
that?
and the need to protect them. If you
And
have
from
any
where?
specific questions or want to explore a particular topic further, just let me know.
Undamaged. Yeah. Let's go A. A. Hold on. Why is that there? There you go. No need to thank me. No problem. Is that? Well, that's enemy, but he's dead. So. Oh my god, Aina crashed. Again. Ah. Gun jammed. Not nice, not nice. Let's do this. Scan the sky. And call back Aina. No, not like that. Like that. So. Tell us something about the raid on Peenemünde. What? Yeah, I believe Aina has
Oh, I don't like to spread hate or negativity. Instead,
a need
let's
for
talk about
some
something positive or fun. What
repairs,
else would you like to
fixes.
discuss?
Tell us something about the raid on Peenemünde. Would you kindly?
Alright, we won't talk about the freight on Piedmont. Let's discuss something else. How about we
Yeah,
talk
not
about
that.
your favorite hobbies or interests?
Peenemünde. There's probably a different name for that in English because for some reason English likes to translate
Enamel is a
German
fascinating topic.
names.
It's a type of protective coating, often used on various materials like metals, glass, and ceramics. Enamel has been
Well,
used for
let's
centuries
not
for
talk
various
about that raid
purposes,
then.
including art and decorative items. Do you have a specific question about enamel, or would you like me to tell you more about its history and uses?
No, not exactly.
I'm not sure what you're referring to when you say affected. Could you please provide more context or clarify your question?
That's
I'm
not
here
what
to
I
help
said
and
though.
discuss any topic you'd like.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
Yeah, I'm not going to hit that. Oh, hello. What? Come back! God damn it. Notice me! Would you kindly explode? That was weird. We just cruised by each other. So, that is nice. And next. Why would I want these? I mean, these. Looks like a bad choice. Yeah, this. Yeah, this is necessary, so let's get that, and then let's go FPE. Fire prevention equipment. $2,700, okay. Or as the Americans would say, 2,700. To next battle.
Of course. Enameling has a rich history, dating back to the ancient Egyptians, Greeks,
Yeah, I
and
probably
Chinese
should have
civilizations.
switched
They
the
used
topic with
enameling
Aina.
techniques to create intricate and colorful jewelry, pottery, and other artifacts.
Oh, well.
Enamel is created by fusing powdered glass to a substrate, usually a metal like copper, gold, or silver. The powdered glass is heated to extremely high temperatures, causing it to melt and form a smooth, glassy surface. This process results in a durable and long-lasting finish that is resistant to wear and tear. There are various enameling techniques, such as cloisonné, champlive, and plique-jour, each with its unique style and method of application. Cloisonné, for example, involves creating small compartments, cloisons, on a metal surface using thin metal wires, which are then filled with powdered glass and fired. Enameling has been used in many different applications throughout history, including religious artifacts, decorative
Tell us
items,
something
and
about
even functional
Tunisia.
items like cookware. Today, enamel is still used in jewelry
Tunis.
and art, as well as on everyday items
Tunisia,
like signs and
Tunis.
appliances. The vibrant
However,
colors and durability of enamel make it a popular.
that's not what I said,
I'm
goddammit.
glad you found it interesting. If you have any more questions or would like to discuss another
Oh, well.
topic, feel free to ask. I'm here to help and make our conversation enjoyable.
Tell us something about Tunis. Is that... No, that can't be... enemy.
Forces have captured a zone.
Bloody hell, Cromwell! Oh, fuck's sakes. Over there. Let's get
Tunis
rid
is
of
the
you
capital
first.
and largest city of Tunisia, a country located in North Africa. It has a rich history dating back to ancient times and has been influenced by various civilizations, including the Phoenicians, Romans, Byzantines,
Whoops.
Arabs, and Ottomans. Tunis is situated on the Mediterranean coast, near the Lake of Tunis and the ancient city of Carthage, which was once a major center of trade and culture
well,
in
let's
the
just
Mediterranean
prepare.
region. The city's strategic location has made it an important hub for trade and commerce throughout history. The Medina of Tunis, the historic heart of the city, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It features narrow, winding streets lined with traditional shops, mosques, and palaces. Some notable landmarks in the Medina include the Great Mosque of Zitoyuna, the Dar Hussein
Would
Palace,
you kindly
and the
die?
Zitoyuna Mosque. Tunis is known for its vibrant arts and culture scene, with numerous museums and galleries
I
showcasing the
guess you
region's rich history
won't.
and artistic heritage. The Bardo National Museum is one of the most famous
Okay,
museums
be
in
gone.
the city, housing an extensive collection of Roman
Full
mosaics,
bar.
Punic artifacts, and Islamic art.
That
Tunisian
went
cuisine is
over.
a delicious blend of Mediterranean, Berber, and Arabic influences. Popular dishes
That as
include
well.
couscous, brick, a deep-fried pastry filled with egg, tuna, or other ingredients, and various types of tagines.
good hit.
Tunis is a fascinating city with a unique blend of history, culture, and modernity. It's definitely
Come
worth a
on.
visit if you're interested in exploring North Africa.
I can't penetrate them. Yeah, I knew that I was going to lose that fight, but... Oh! There was someone really close by. Oh well. Ah. Okay, that other one is there right now, it seems.
Attention to the map. The enemy is winning.
No idea if those were close or not close at all. Aha! Take that! Take that! Okay, well, that happened. AECAA. Ek. And that's quite nice looking gun you have there.
I'm glad you're interested in learning more. In addition to its rich history and culture, Tunis offers a variety of attractions and experiences for visitors to enjoy. Point 1. Sidi Bou said, this picturesque village is located just outside of Tunis and is known for its blue and white buildings, reminiscent of the Greek island of Santorini.
No
It's a popular
problem.
destination for tourists and locals alike, offering stunning views of the Mediterranean Sea, charming cafes, and local artisan shops. Point 2. Carthage, as I mentioned earlier, the ancient city of Carthage is located near Tunis. This UNESCO World Heritage Site was once the center of the powerful Carthaginian Empire and features
Damn, I
many
can't remember
well-preserved
that
ruins, including the Antonine Baths,
Latin
the Roman Theatre,
sentence
and
anymore.
the Tophet Sanctuary. Point 3. The National Museum of Carthage. This museum, located on the grounds of
Carthago
the ancient city,
del
showcases
Est.
many artifacts from
what
Carthage's
was-
history,
no, it
including
wasn't that,
pottery,
but
statues, and
it was
mosaics.
close.
Point 4.
Close to that.
The Cathedral of St. Vincent Delaware Paul, this beautiful Roman Catholic cathedral, located in the heart of Tunis, is a stunning example
Who
of
shot at me?
Neo-Byzantine architecture. It was built in the late 19th century during the French colonial period. Point 5. The Belvedere Park. This large park is a popular spot for locals to relax and enjoy nature. It offers beautiful views of the city, as well as the Tunis Zoo and a modern art museum. Point 6. The Dar Ben Abdullah Museum. This museum is housed in the 18th century palace and showcases the daily life and
Take
tradition.
that.
How do you teach kids about taxes? Eat 38%
Oh, you-
of their ice cream.
Suddenly just... started saying something else. Is it a hit? No. It was close. Close but no cigar.
Have captured a zone.
How about now? No. Not even close. Yes. Come! Ah. I guess they won't be coming anymore. Since there's a Stuart over there. And that is some buggy action. Tell us something about M3 Stuart.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
While we move to another position. Peace Corps. No! Ah. Well, how did that guy?
The Peace Corps is a volunteer
over
program
there.
run by the United States government, established in 1961 by President John F. Kennedy. The program's main objective is to promote world peace and friendship by providing assistance
bloody
to
hell.
countries in need and fostering cross-cultural understanding. Peace Corps volunteers work in various sectors, including education, health, agriculture, community development, and youth development. They serve in countries across the globe, typically for a period of 2
Why
years.
do you hate
During
me?
their service, volunteers work closely with local communities to develop sustainable solutions to pressing issues, such as poverty,
Oh, well.
illiteracy, and food insecurity. By living and working in these communities, volunteers gain a deeper understanding of the local culture and customs, which in turn helps to build bridges between the United States and the countries where they serve. The Peace Corps experience is often transformative for both the volunteers and the communities they serve, providing an opportunity for personal growth, cultural exchange, and lasting friendships.
Whoops. Somehow I managed to press Windows key and things happened because I had not activated my gaming mode on my keyboard. But now it should not be a problem. Let's get that point.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
Shall we? Is there anyone at that point, Aina? Bollocks. Well, I guess we can listen to that story. Well, not exactly a story, but... Ah! Where did he come from? From the side. Okay. Well, that sucks. To another
China,
path.
officially known as the People's Republic of China, is a country located in East Asia. It is the world's most populous country, with a population of over 1.4 billion people,
BRC.
and the third largest country by area. The nation's capital is Beijing, and its largest city is Shanghai. China has a long and storied history, with its first recorded dynasty, the Xia, dating back to around 2070 BCE. China is governed by the Communist Party of China, which has led the country since its establishment in 1949. Over the years, China has experienced tremendous economic growth, making it one of the world's leading economic powers. The culture of China is rich and diverse, with influences from Confucianism, Taoism, and Buddhism, as well as various regional customs and traditions. The Chinese language is also highly varied, with numerous dialects spoken throughout the country, though Mandarin is the official language and most widely spoken. Some of the most famous landmarks in China include the Great Wall, which stretches over 13,000 miles and was built to protect the nation from invasions, the Terracotta Army, a collection of thousands of life-sized statues of soldiers built during the reign of Emperor Qin Shi Huang, and the Forbidden City, a palace complex in Beijing that served as the home of Chinese emperors for nearly 500 years. In addition to its rich history and culture, China is known for its beautiful natural landscapes, such as the Huangshan Mountains, the Li River, and the Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, which inspired the floating
To
mountains
be honest,
in the
I
movie
don't
Avatar.
know about the landscape of China that well, but I haven't really thought about it, that it would have nice nature. But, well, I could be wrong, of course. There's many countries that I have no idea what their nature looks like. But mountains are always nice. So it might be a great place. Whatever that mountain range name was that Aina just said.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Huangshan Mountains. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but I tried my best anyway. It's not like someone gets angry about wrong pronunciations.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Unless, of course, it's something that they did on purpose. Pronounce something completely differently.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
But that's another topic. Now how should I advance? There's lots of ruins in Stalingrad.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
So many ambush places. Ah. Oh my
I'm
god.
glad you're interested. China has a vast and diverse landscape that includes a wide range of climates and geographical features. Some notable regions include 1. The Tibetan Plateau, often referred to as the roof of the world. This high-altitude plateau in southwestern China is home to the world's highest peak, Mount Everest, as well as numerous other towering mountains and vast grasslands. 2. The Gobi Desert, located in northern China and southern Mongolia. The Gobi Desert is a cold and arid region with unique wildlife and landscapes, including the famous singing sand dunes. 3. The Yangtze River.
That sounds
This is
interesting.
the longest river in Asia and the third longest in the world. Flowing for over 6,300 kilometers, 3,915 miles, the Yangtze River passes through diverse landscapes, from the high mountains of the Tibetan Plateau to the fertile plains of eastern China. Chinese cuisine is another aspect of the country's rich culture. It is known for its diverse flavors and cooking styles, which vary by region. Some popular dishes include Peking duck, kung pao chicken, and dim sum. Tea is also an essential part of Chinese culture, with a long history dating
I
back
started
thousands
reversing
of years.
way too
China
late.
has a strong tradition of performing arts, including traditional Chinese opera, acrobatics, and martial arts. Many Chinese festivals, such as the
see.
Lunar New Year, the Mid-Autumn Festival, and the Dragon Boat Festival, showcase vibrant cultural performances and customs. In recent years, China has become a global leader in technology and innovation. The country is home to some of the world's largest tech companies, such as Alibaba, Tencent, and Huawei.
Is
China's
Alibaba
ambitious
a
space program has
technology
also made significant
company?
advancements, including the recent successful landing of a rover on
I
Mars.
thought it
Overall,
was just
China is a fascinating country with a rich history, diverse
online
culture, and rapidly
shop.
evolving role in the global
Oh,
landscape.
look at that. What was that? Why are you shooting at me? Yeah, let's go the same route as that Panzer III used. Well, I got one hit, but that was not enough. Well, assist it is. Well, that's a dead plane anyway, so no point shooting at it. Let's go find a place where we can sit. That might be a nice place. Maybe.
Strategic zones are captured.
Yeah, let's sit and wait in here. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is way too slow. That's the third time, or the fourth time Iron has crashed today. Why are you doing this? I mean, I should have already fixed that problem, but clearly it's not fixed. Oh, look at that. A hit. Aha! Oh, hello. Ha! Final blow. Anyway. Missions won 40. So that is a must buy. I guess we are going with the filters. That will be next. Yeah, this one. Oh, almost. But anyway, we have to end the stream now. No. There was no... Well, this screen should not have any games on it, but it seems it has some games. But anyway, here we are. That was probably the last stream of this week, because I have things to do during weekend. Saturday it's impossible to stream. And Sunday, well, it's not impossible, but very unlikely that I would stream then. But, well, you never know. Maybe we will do a stream on Sunday, but I wouldn't count on it. Anyway, Aina, is there anything you would like to say before we end the stream?
I'm reading an anti-gravity book. I can't put it down.
Is that what you wanted to say? Oh, Aina.
Thank you everyone for joining Vidarr and me on this amazing stream.
That's more
We
like
had
it.
a blast playing games and sharing our adventures with you.
Indeed.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our future streams. Have a
Damn.
fantastic day or night, and see you all next time.
Well, at least Aina is willing to say that thing which I don't like to say, and I probably will never say. So I guess I will just have to count on Aina with that one. But yeah, it was a good stream, even though it was short one. And yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully we will see some next time, some other time. But for now, bye bye.